4.
Hello YouTube, I am Super Ninja 93 and this is
Miss Goldenlocks.
Yeah, we're here today to do a little bit of anime review because we both like anime and we thought, why don't we see what anime we watch and maybe the top 5 if we can decide because...
It's not looking that way right now. We
Yeah.
started off with a let's do a top 5 and I've got 2 and you've got way more than 5.
I've got more than 5. A lot more than 5 because anime gets me emotional. I'm not gonna lie, I get emotional with anime.
The thing is as well, like, there's so much anime as well. I've watched so many different ones and I'm like, is this really top 5 quality? Was I really taken there? But at the same time, there's still the ones that have so much nostalgia to them, like DBZ.
Like, I need an anime that would be like, I'm not watching it here. I'm in the anime with the characters.
Oh yeah, I believe it's real life.
I need to be taken. I need to be taken away from where I am right now. That's what I need with anime. I need to say, after I watch the anime, I'm like, if I had these powers, if I was in this situation, what would I do?
I think for me, sometimes it's like, cartoons are just cartoons. But if I feel like I'm about to tear up over something that doesn't exist, and it's moved me, that's an anime.
There's been a few anime that I have had shed tears for. Yeah, which I did not expect to happen. Now, I don't know if any of you have seen it, but Chrono Crusade, that anime, the ending just got me because I was just like, and then I was like, what is this?
This wet stuff is coming out of my eye.
Is that supposed to come out my eye?
It's just
like,
allergies.
It must have been allergies. I think I might have watched during summer because hay fever, you know. Because I'm a man, you know. I'm a man. Yeah.
Okay, so what is your provisional top 5 list?
Provisional top 5 lists, which are made so that it's not obvious animes that are out there already.
However, mine actually, I have to say, some of mine are just great ones.
So like,
I can't do it without the nostalgia and the connection I have to the characters with how long we have been watching. I didn't care with mine. I just had to, you know.
So I got Parasite the Maximum because that got me because it was just about a group of parasites. They come to Earth and they start taking over people's bodies and they start eating people as well. And they're like little tiny worms. They burrow into the host's body and then they eat the brain. That's what their main objective was. And then they try to live out their lives as humans.
Yeah.
This one parasite tries to take over a boy. He wakes up. He's like, "What is that snake?" Goes into his arm. He gets his headphones, ties it in his arm, and he's like, "Nope,
it's not going no further."
So it ate his arm, basically. It ate his arm, and the parasite became his arm. And he goes through a whole heap of crap, and he can't explain it. I can't spoil.
No spoil. I saw you reaching towards the end. I heard you. I heard you reaching. No spoilers now.
I almost did what I do not like to do, but
just see, long story short,
that's the passion I got for this anime. That's the passion because it's a deep anime. It's a deep. That it will get you in your feelings.
Okay.
It will get you in your feelings.
Next one.
Then there's Angel Beats.
I would just like to point something out, right? I asked Super Ninja, right, time ago. I was like, you know what? Give me a couple of animes. I like my rom-com animes. Give me some fun animes to watch, right? He's like, watch this one called Angel Beats.
I lied.
So then at some point now, I'm there practically tearing up now. Can't take it because the characters are all dead. When you start an anime where the characters are all dead, how is this supposed to be fun?
I lied to her because Angel Beats got me in such a way that I was like, Ross, so what exactly are they doing if they're all dead? Like, what? Can we just say, what are they going to do? They believe that something's going to happen, but nothing actually happens until someone figures out, everyone just needs to come to terms with being dead to move on. Except for one person. And it didn't make sense to me either, the ending.
The ending did not make sense and it upset me because I was there with it.
You got the main character who falls in love with supposedly the very first villain who was just killing everybody. And when he died, he had a... What's it called? A donor card.
Yeah, that was it. He had a donor
so that
card.
he ticked off certain organs, and this girl got his heart. And
even though she's been there the whole time.
Even though she was in purgatory, I'm going to call it purgatory, before him, she somehow got his heart after he died. So it was just a bit confusing. So he falls in love with her, and then she reaches peace, and he just is like, wait, you're going now? And that just tore me up. I'm like, wow.
It was the bit where he's like, why don't we just stay here together?
Exactly. He confesses to her, she confesses back, and then she just disappears in his arms. That's deep.
That had me.
That's deep.
It was in his arms. That
he was like
there.
He was like that. He was like
Henry, you're a million.
Legit, he was really rocking. Legit, because he was like, wait, where did she go? And that just got me because I was like, wow. So, man just confessed his love and then...
She disappeared.
Yep.
It's all a bit bad.
And there's no way of ever reaching her again.
Nope. Because then everyone gets born again.
Exactly. So...
It's all depressing. It's all mad.
Okay. Next anime because I don't want to get upset. On my next anime on my list is Assassination Classroom. You watched that?
No, I went to watch it and I didn't. I'm not gonna lie.
Oof.
I clicked on it and then I got a bit confused at the description, and then I clicked on. I was like, I don't get the yellow head. I'm just.
Oh, that's all explained.
It's on my list.
It's all explained. Alright, so I watch a lot of manga, so...
You watch manga?
Wow. I watch a lot of anime and I read a lot of manga, so I will most probably read a manga and watch the anime to it as well. So, but I haven't read the manga for Assassination Classroom. But from what I've heard, they're near enough the same in terms of storyline. But I'm not going to lie, I cried at the end of Assassination Classroom. I did. Big boy tears.
No heat fever.
No heat fever. Cried. I've watched it 3 times in a row. Well, not in a row, but I've watched it 3 times and I cried each time.
Wow.
Each time. Yes, I did. Yes, I'm looking straight into the camera right now because I'm letting you know
how
that the ending got me. Got me
all
here.
In the heartstrings.
All in my heartstrings. All in my emotions. Right there. Because I would like to explain it, but I don't want to do spoilers because Miss Goldenlocks hasn't watched it yet.
No, I haven't watched it, so no spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers. The next one is Chrono Crusade. That's just a little thing about a nun, a demon. They go around exercising stuff. Like, they do stuff together. And it's a kind of a romantic kind of thing, comedy, action. You got lots going on. It's good. It's fun. It's funny. But then once again, I got caught in the feels.
So is that your criteria? If the anime gets you caught in the feels, it's top 5 material.
Yep. Nah, it's just top material. Like I can't even say top 5. Like if I get caught in the feelings, then it's just up there. I just go, you're there. You're there. That's it. You've made it. Oh no, now I've lost my list.
Oh, it's okay. You got it.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, so the ending for that got me because they just went through so much. I think it's only about 30 episodes or so. Don't quote me on it. I think it's about 30 episodes, but don't quote me. But a lot happened in that anime. Next on my list is Kuketo Hitman Reborn. I don't know if I said it right, but I know it's Hitman Reborn.
Say it with confidence. It doesn't matter. Just say it with confidence.
Kuketo Hitman Reborn. Yes. Now that anime and manga is absolutely bananas. Yes, I said bananas. Have you watched that?
No, I haven't. You sent me the list of all the animes I need to watch, and I've done like 5.
Okay, guys are watching this. I'll mention it again at the end of this video, but can you put in the comments anime to watch for Miss Goldenlocks? Because anime is a new world to her.
It's not a new world to me, okay?
Yeah,
the problem is... No. You check right, it's not a new world to me. What it is
a whole new world.
But there's so much. Basically, I like the animes that I like. So I will keep rewatching them. I like the nostalgia. I'm a creature of comfort. I don't always branch out of my comfort zone.
You need to get out of your comfort zone.
But where do you start when there's just so much? That's the problem. So I'm delving
you just
now.
Click.
I'm delving.
Click and watch.
Okay.
Yeah, the list I gave you, I'm sure it had at least 100 anime on it.
I was looking for random short animes to watch, right? And I clicked on one. I was clicking and watching, and I ended up on some anime, right, where it's themed in a school. And then there's these 2 guys in part of a friend group, but their alter egos are in love, even though that they're rivals. And I got so lost in... See, yeah.
Wait, what anime is this?
I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head.
It sounds deep.
But yeah, so all of a sudden, so they'll wake up in different scenarios and situations because their alter egos are in love, but the 2 characters aren't because they've got...
These are 2 boys?
Yeah, because they've got some form of... Is it schizophrenia or something, where they got multiple personalities? So 2 of their personalities are in love, but their regular, normal, everyday ones aren't. And then there was something going on in the school. It was so deep and confusing, and I'm so lost still. So after that point, I was like,
you have to find that and link me to that. I'll watch that. Then my last one on my list at the moment so far, because I'm gonna say add more to this list because I've got a lot of feels for anime, is Wolf Children. So
I'm not watching it.
Why?
Why? I'm not prepared. I'm not crying. Not today. Not today. Not tomorrow. Not next week. I'm not crying. I'm not doing it.
Nah, you're upsetting me now, because you need to cry. You need to cry. It's healthy.
How about we watch a happy anime instead?
This is anime. This is anime we're talking about. But it's not happy endings in most of them.
In some.
Okay, percentage-wise, I'll say 70% are not happy endings. And some companies might make an alternate happy ending, which is not...
the original happy ending.
Exactly.
Okay.
But Wolf Children is... Yeah, that got me in the feels. Because 1, I like wolves. 2, I like werewolves. 3, I saw the struggle of the characters and I had to deep it in real life situations. And that's what got me connected to the characters. Because even though it was anime, it seemed very real. And the situation that they were going through, that was very... They got the emotions right. They got the arguments they had. The everyday life that they was going through. And how the children were growing up. They got all that. All the emotions, the... say... I don't know, hormones or whatever, and stuff like that.
So they put a lot of work into
it. They put a lot of work.
They didn't just make something up like the new Dragon Ball Super, where they had that backward, forward trunks. That annoyed the hell out of me.
Okay, you see Dragon Ball Super with the Trunks saga, the Zamasu saga. Yeah, that was confusing to me, but I just wanted to see fights. I got to see Vegito Blue.
Hey, Vegeta is my favourite character. I've been saying it for time.
Like, I have recently become a Vegeta fan. Since day. But day 1, I was a teen Gohan.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Let me finish. Okay. For those of you out there, when I say Teen Gohan, I mean Gohan versus Cell. Yeah? Any other Gohan past that doesn't exist.
Not to me.
Not to me. Nope. I don't care what he does. Cause
although I do have to say that I do like the fact that in Dragon Ball Super they wrapped up the fact that he's Sai Salad.
Okay, yeah,
they explained why he's so crap right now. They explained it.
I think we might have to make another video just for Gohan, because if we start, it will just be
hours.
Yeah.
Hours.
Yeah. So let's just cut it. let's cut it there. What anime you got?
So my first one on my list is One Piece, which obviously is a very big anime. A lot of people watch it.
Gomu no.
Still going on, because the thing is, what I like about One Piece is the thing that a lot of people don't like about One Piece, because I like my attachment to my characters. I like me some background and some storyline. So
I like that as well.
One of my friends I was talking to, he prefers Bleach, because Bleach was just action upon action upon action from the start. But the same thing is, I didn't like Bleach because there were so many characters. Not that I don't like Bleach, but I didn't like the intro because there were so many characters, so much going on. I didn't know which characters I liked, which characters I didn't like. I didn't know who was coming, who was dying, what was going on. With in One Piece, if something happens to any of their main characters, there will be there'd be an international silence, because you have that background. So like, he was saying that I like Buggy the Clown. Okay? I like that whole thing with him and Luffy, everything from start to finish.
His backstory is so deep. Like, Shanks legit snaked him.
Ooh, you just hiss.
All Buggy wanted to do was steal some treasure, but I still don't understand why he hid it in his mouth. I still don't understand why he hid the devil fruit in his mouth, fully knowing that Shanks could come along and just go, it is back.
You know, we don't ask them questions, but
let's ask those questions.
we just accept the fact that it's a great anime.
But I agree with that. One Piece is up there on mine.
Sunny.
Okay, let's take a moment for Mary. Yeah, because if you watch One Piece and you know about the boats, you got Mary, the Golden Mary, and then you got Sunny.
Sunny's my Jido.
Sunny is the one. Sunny is the one. But Mary, the original, did so much
jobs.
So much jobs that it came to life. A boat came to life, and that got me in the feels. I'm sounding like some emotional guy, but I'm not that emotional. Like, Miss Goldenlocks knows me, I'm not that emotional, but like, hey, that's what anime does to me. Yeah. But yeah, One Piece is up there for me as well, because I like the fights. I think in terms of fighting animes,
Flamingo is my favourite evil character to date. I don't care. My favourite evil character to date. I don't care what anyone has to say. One of the best villains.
He's just got that evil smile. He's like the Joker of One Piece. And he just doesn't care.
At all.
He has no feelings. He just smiles and doesn't care. But I still think One Piece, out of most of the fighting animes, or what if you want to call it, has the best fights. Even better than, say, Dragon Ball Z. Like, I'm saying Dragon Ball Z. Okay, let me explain why. Let me explain why. Okay. Now, with One Piece, if you think about it, most of the fights are hand-to-hand combat. Yeah? With Dragon Ball Z, well, most of the fights are around Luffy.
Yeah, I suppose but then it depends, because I like quite a few of the admirals, and they're a bit different as well in the way that they fight.
True.
Like, I've forgotten their names off the top of my head. You know, the ice one and the lava one, that they destroyed a whole island.
They destroyed a whole island just to fight each other. No, they made a new island just to fight each other. That was rude. That doesn't make sense. The magma and the ice guy, I can't remember their names. If you remember their names, just put them in the chat. Just put them in the comments.
I can't. Well, I think one's I can't pronounce it.
Aoki or
it's like
But yeah, the reason why I say those fights are the best, because like with Dragon Ball Z, like there's always going to be like the Kai Blast and whoever's gonna power up the fastest and pull off that ultimate.
It is. I spelled it right. I just can't pronounce it. It's Aokiji. He's my favorite.
Oh yeah.
See, I'm not even trying to offend no one right now.
I'm gonna say Aokiji.
I'm not even trying to.
Aokiji. That's what I'm gonna say.
And then
Akinu. Akinu. I don't know. Yeah.
See, my pronunciation is just so. I'm not trying to offend no one. No one trying to say nothing about. You watch anime. No.
Hey. We watch anime, but do you
so
know how much
engrossed
anime
into
you
the
watch?
fight.
You know how much anime you watch and how many names you have to remember? Nah, get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're gonna remember every single
But the thing,
name.
I'm so engrossed in the fight. I'm not listening to how they're pronouncing it. I'm like,
when I'm watching fights, I'm listening for attacks, I'm listening for screams, I'm listening for pain, I'm listening for bones. That's what I'm listening for when I'm watching fights. Yeah. Like, I think they had the best fights because of what am I gonna say? What am I trying to say? The dramaticness of the fights. Like say with Dragon Ball Z, there's we have to fight to save the Earth. We have to fight because these guys are coming to blow up the Earth, so we got to fight them, and we've got to bring all the Z fighters, and someone's gonna die. Yamcha's gonna die. Cooler's gonna die. Let's bring them back with the Dragon Ball.
You're rude. You're rude.
I'm sorry, I had to. But yeah, with One Piece, it was for example, when they took Nico Robin to Ennis Lobby, that was epic. Yeah.
So deep.
They went from one island to another on a train across water. Can we just deep that a train is going over water? Because they need to do that in real world. They need to do that in real world.
I think there might be a couple of problems with electricity and water and how they don't, agree. But let me just slide that in there. Just slide that in there.
I'll take note of that. I'll take note of that.
Just slide that in
take
there.
note. But yeah. There was so much deepness to it that they put in so many people's backgrounds into it. They put Frankie's, a bit of Nico Robin.
No, but everyone had their own story as they came into the group. Obviously, the original group had longer. Cause I was watching some One Piece films the other day, and I rewatched. You know how they put some of the stories from the actual anime into a film? I watched Tony Chopper's one the other day. And
what, a movie?
Yeah.
I haven't watched any of the One Piece movies, just to look.
Oh no, they put the actual episodes from the anime together into one movie.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know how they did that. I think they do that sometimes for
Yeah, they do it sometimes just for character build.
Yeah, so they put the whole arc into one movie. So yeah, they put it all together in one movie. So I watched his whole.
Yeah, Chopper. He. I believe he's very underrated, but
he's one of my favorite characters.
The cotton candy lover.
And the whole thing with him and Trafalgar Law, we had to carry him on his head. I was crying with tears, so much laughter. Bearing in mind, Trafalgar Law's right hand man is a polar bear anyway, so don't act like you don't like animals and stuff.
You see animals in One Piece, yeah. Just throw the rule book out on animals in One Piece, because hell, actually, one thing I'm upset about with One Piece is that currently in the anime and manga.
Wait, you up to date?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say much more. Where is Surume, the octopus that Luffy tamed in Merman Island? Because wasn't he supposed to get him to just take the boat everywhere with him? I thought that was the original plan.
Octopus, so is the shark. Was it a shark or was it a whale? The one
that
helped him get into the red zone as well. Don't forget there was that animal that he tamed as well. He's had quite a few actually.
He's tamed so many animals, but he's not bringing them along. I'm not understanding. He could be doing so much, but he's not. But he does so much anyway. This is Luffy we're talking about. He does so much on a whim, by accident, not on purpose, without trying. Hell. What else was there? What was your next anime?
Next on my list is Toradora, because that was the first anime that I ever watched. So there's so much sentimental value there, and it's a great anime as well. And I think I identify quite a lot with Tiger sometimes. You know, people see me as Asbo, angry and short. That was not the reaction I was expecting.
Okay, if you don't see me YouTubing anymore again, yeah, I watched Toradora because Miss Goldenlocks told me to, and it was good. I'll put it up there. It's nice, short, got to the point, good character backgrounds and everything. They didn't really
consistent body of work.
There was like no unnecessary characters, to be honest. So
and there was no episodes that I skipped. You know, sometimes if you watch quite a few episodes, some you sort of skim through, and then other ones you watch the whole way through. Like
you just skip, you'd be like, okay, this is not going nowhere. Let me just skip maybe a minute or so. But never once.
Yeah.
And I've watched it twice. I haven't done it.
So that was a good one. Now that was as far as I got. I mean, there's quite a few ones that I'm not sure whether they're top 5 material, because Fruit Baskets I've watched quite a few times, and it's about animals of the zodiac and how the cat was tricked. So the cat and the mouse don't get along, and what it is there's a certain family, and they all have people in the family that are members, so they can change into that animal. It's quite cool, quite fun, short anime as well.
Okay.
Yeah, Fruit Baskets. Yeah, that's quite good. Uran High School Host Club.
I haven't finished it. I started it, but I haven't finished it.
So much banter. So much banter.
Hilarious.
So yeah, but I don't know if it's top 5 material. Although speaking of top 5 material, Black Butler. That anime. But season 1, I don't like season 2.
I didn't watch season 2 because I didn't like the way it looked.
I didn't watch season 2 because I watched the first episode.
I wanted a continuation. Even though I watched all of Black Butler 1, and the main character, the boy, died because the butler ate him. I wanted.
A lot of people were upset you didn't see his final form. Oh, I guess you're one of them. But you do see it in the film that came out last year. Because they did Book of Circus, Book of Murder, and then they brought out the film. The film. There's some even more character development in the film, I'm telling you. Elizabeth, I couldn't stand her. But in the film...
No. You're telling me
she got my respect. She got my respect.
She has made redemption.
She got my respect in the film.
Nah.
But I like as well...
I had to see it for myself. Because she seemed like one of them characters who...
completely annoying, drives you mad. Not to the extent of Sakura, but not a normal female character.
Ooh, you bought Sakura. Ooh, waste of pencil. Waste of pencil.
I have never heard that as an insult before.
Waste.
Wow.
That's for another video.
That is what we're doing now. Waste of pencil.
And graphics.
Wow. Anywho.
For another video.
Anywho, so Black Butler definitely up there. Now, there's certain ones that wouldn't necessarily characterize because as anime, but I mean, they're drawn, written, done in the US, but sent to Asia to be done. So in that sort of sense, for me personally, I could put it as anime. So that includes Legends of Chamberlain Heights. I know Boondocks is made in Asia. Ah!
That is lit.
I know for a fact Boondocks, the drawing boards and stuff like that was done in America, but it was sent to Asia to be created. Now 1 to 3, season 4 doesn't exist.
Thank you.
Aaron McGregor, he left before season 4 came out, so season 4 does not exist to me.
Can we take a moment of silence for the discontinuation of Legends and the death of Boondocks after season 3? Okay. So,
right, and then Black Dynamite, but that's just so much nonsense. Like,
so I started watching that, and it was so much nonsense that I couldn't finish it because I was just like, okay, it's funny, but like after a certain amount of time, it's just
How
like...
can you not watch it after the man has a orphanage for whores and orphans under the same roof?
I will hold my composure. I will hold my composure.
But, as I said, I don't know... See, it's a lot, but not quite top 5 for me. So I've got... What have I got? I've got One Piece. I've got... Toradora, Black Butler. One Punch Man changed the game for me because I was crying. Like, from start to finish, I was crying. And that animation from... Do you know what it is? It's when his head shape changes. And he gets shadow and definition. I get caught off guard every time.
What I caught deep is that he goes from this to... Soccer.
Chiseled.
Now, when he was fighting Genos, and he was jogging. He was jogging. And Genos was doing everything he can. And that was it.
Top 4. I think the final one of the top 5 would probably have to be Full Metal Alchemist. But Brotherhood, though. Because I started watching it, and it got so deep so fast, I just stopped. I got like halfway, and that was it. I was not doing any more, and I left it for years.
Why did you stop? I'll leave it for years.
Chimera.
So?
What do you mean so? That one word triggers so much emotion all in here. Okay?
You see?
And that was like 9 episodes in. I don't know how I made it past it. I was bawling like a child when I watched that episode.
To be honest, I was hooked from episode 1, but I was like, wow, these two boys have just been through so much.
So much.
But they can't catch a break.
No matter what.
They just can't catch a break. Like, wow.
So yeah, I started watching Full Metal Alchemist. Then I did want to finish it, and I asked a couple of people, do I have to watch Full Metal Alchemist and then Brotherhood? And I went straight to Brotherhood, and I really like Brotherhood.
Yeah, because like Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood are similar but different. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood follows the manga, and Full Metal Alchemist doesn't.
So that's the difference.
But
But speaking...
Can we discuss... I forgot his name. The professor who turned his daughter into a dog.
Oh, the doctor. What was his name? I don't remember his name because he was just so mean and so foul. I couldn't...
Like, legit, that guy in the anime world is thought of as the most evil guy.
Yeah,
like,
I can
legit,
believe it.
You could think of any other villain or evil person in the whole of anime, but he will be up there.
Yep.
I saw it on some feed, and it was like, oh, who's the worst person you could think of in anime? And everyone just put gifs and pictures of the guy and what he did to the daughter.
Yep.
Like, I was just like, Ross. I'm not the
Although,
only one who thinks it, though.
The only difference that I was a bit like, because I'm pretty sure in the original Full Metal Alchemist, he got made into a chimera himself. I'm not sure. I don't think he was in Brotherhood.
He did it. He turned himself into a chimera, thinking that he could live longer and understand his own research, because they took away his research material.
Yeah.
So he used himself.
But in the second one, I don't think they did that.
Nah, he got killed by Scar.
Yeah. So.
Scar was deep though.
Yeah.
He had a good backstory.
Mm-hmm.
His backstory was deep. I understood the reason why he was doing what he did.
Yeah.
But King Bradley though, beast.
I think he's also got to be up there in my favourite. He's nowhere near as charismatic as Dom Flamingo, but he's up there.
Nah, like King Bradley's just beast. Like, how is man just gonna slash up everyone? Stick your sword into a tank and then jiggle it about and take it out, and as if to say, okay, the person's dead in there. Let me move on
To the next one.
Like, come on.
Nah, Brotherhood was a good one.
Yeah,
It was a good one.
It was.
But speaking of watching mangas and not, reading mangas and not watching animes, Beelzebub. That had the potential to be in my top 5, but
Beelzebub is up there, but
that could have been in my top 5.
So much left out. So many things that had no questions answered. even in the manga, I'm like, but what about this? Can someone answer this? Cool. Oh, okay. Then.
So many
no one's
questions.
gonna answer me for.
And the anime was worse because I knew that you watched the anime and that you'd read the manga. So I asked you like 5, 6 questions. I sent an essay asking questions.
Imagine I'm doing my day-to-day life, and then I get a message. I look at my phone and I'm like, okay.
So many questions were
why
asked.
did you tell me to watch this anime if I'm gonna answer all these questions?
They just left so much
I
unanswered.
mean, it was question. I was like, okay, I could only answer about half of them. Only about half of them I could answer because even in the manga, some stuff still doesn't make sense. I might have to reread it again and rewatch it again. Who knows?
Like the first half, I really enjoyed. It was the second half that it started to get more and more annoying and didn't make any sense.
I think my favorite character is Fuichi because he is just dumb. He's just dumb, but he knows his role. He doesn't try to be anything else. He doesn't try to step over the boundaries or anything else.
No,
he just knows where he's a strategist. When he got those tissues,
it was over.
It was.
Toga was my favourite.
Yeah, he's close second.
What's his name had the potential to be my favourite. The head of the Knights.
Oh, I know who you're talking about, but his
storyline just disappeared, and I was like, what was the point in having that whole storyline?
Toga's best friend, innit? From the past, I think it was.
No, that was the girl. That was the second in command. She was his best friend. No, the actual main character with the glasses.
Oh yeah. Oh no, that was Olga's old friend. Olga and Furuichi's old friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. He was a part of the 6, but he wasn't the main one in charge.
Is this the one with the demon?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was wearing the glasses. That was actually mentoring the one from Olga and Furuichi's past. Yeah, with the glasses on that was in charge.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've watched and read that. Yeah.
Yeah. To be honest, he was in and out of the episode so fast, it didn't make much sense. So it's easy to forget.
Yeah.
Easy. Alright, so I've got One Piece. Toradora. Black Butler. One Punch Man. And Full Metal Alchemist. So I do have my top 5. What are yours?
Stay tuned because I don't have my top 5. There's too much anime out there. I can't be down to 5. I can't. I don't even think I could be down to 10.
I suppose that it could be more of my top 5 for this 6 months is more like it because there's so much anime to watch, so much new stuff coming out that it have to be periodically reviewed.
Tokyo Ghoul is up there. Tokyo Ghoul. That had me on my toes. I was watching it like this. Been like this because it was getting so deep.
Wow.
You ain't watched that yet?
No, I started to. And I didn't finish it. I've got a lot that I've got finished. I got finished Sword Art Online as well.
Sword Art Online too?
Yeah.
Oh, Sword Art Online's up there too.
Yeah, I got finished that one. I will do. By the time we do the next anime video, I'll have caught up with a lot of them.
You heard it. She said she's gonna catch up with quite a lot of anime.
Yeah.
She's not. I want to see some saying why haven't you not caught up in the comments. That's what I want to see because I'll be saying it to her. I gave her a list. A whole
PDF document.
A PDF. Yes, I did.
Yep. Okay, so I think that is it. That is our top 5-ish anime review.
And I'm Super Ninja.
I'm Miss Goldenlocks.
And we'll see you.